Now you're gonna hear me on the radio station. Back then you wasn't ready for this kind of sensation. Well, I was on your bus, but I was in the back. I wore a unicorn shirt, but now I'm dressed in black. Now I'm twice as good looking. I got all the kitty I need. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll.
You know what you are? You're in Lake Lake.
Well, hello.
Well, hello. This is episode 20 of the Quarantine Sunday Show. I am your host and pretty much the star of this show, Sean Rao. Oh, what do we have on the show today? We have, well, it's going to be mostly acoustic. I am not so much throwing in the bells and whistles this time because I want to change it up a little bit and do something a little different. Plus, I have this new pickup here that was sent to me by a fan and supporter on Patreon. His name is Chips. Chips, thanks for the pickup, man. I am trying this out today. What else? You're gonna hear a bunch of harmonica on this set today. It's just the way that it worked out. Wasn't planning on it, but a lot of these songs have harmonica on them. I don't know. Harmonica offends some people. They might walk away. I'm gonna have to be okay with that. But, you know, there's that. As per normal, if you can donate to the tip jar, you'll see right here in the video a link for where to donate, and also you'll see it in the Facebook Live description. You'll be able to click the link, and you'll see a donate button if you're watching on my website. Blobbity, blobbity, blobbity. Let's start, for God's sake, start the show. All right, this song will be the very first song to open the new album, which the album is called The Darkness Dressed in Colored Lights. It'll be out in August. And this song opens up the album. It's called What Are We Now?
It's a long way coming down. You're trying to be so smart, but there's a hammer on your chest, and it's bound to break your heart. Where's the version of yourself, the one who knew which way was up? You're about to drink up tomorrow with all the wrong things in your cup, but for tonight, love don't feel as light as it did the day before, when the apple of your eye is an oxidizing core. You'll be sighing at the moon, well, you're pumping in the gas, and you're hoping that tomorrow's gonna save your tired ass. But for tonight, what are we doing, baby? What are we now? What are we doing, baby, baby? What are we now? Oh, lady. Customize that ride, then you roll it down the trail. How many times you lost control? You get surprised right off the rails. How you used to be so free, of broken bones and wear and tear. But soon you're gonna meet your old friends again in the graveyard of repairs. But for tonight, What are we doing, baby? What are we now? What are we doing, baby, baby? What are we now? Oh. So you go looking for the truth where your parents hid the gold, but you found it wasn't there. Now you might get wise if you get old. You can't kill your enemies by running from yourself, and soon all your favorite records are gonna be calling you from the shelf. But for tonight, what are we doing, baby? What are we now? What are we doing, baby, baby? What are we now? What are we doing, baby, baby? What are we now?
All right, well, this song is called Little Death. This will be on the upcoming album. And one thing about this song that was really cool is, I wrote it on guitar, and it was just me and my voice and guitar. And then when I went to the studio in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, there was a keyboard player there, a piano player who I didn't meet until right at that point when we were recording. And he came up with this piano line in it, which totally reminded me, not that it sounds like it, but just in the spirit of Werewolves in London, that Warren Zevon song, the piano line, that sort of makes the song. And so there's a piano in the recorded version of the song that really kind of makes the song for me now. It's kind of cool how that happens. I wasn't expecting to hear that, but you'll hear that on the record. But for now, this is me and a guitar doing Little Death. Here we go.
Sometimes I see us both walking back together in my mind, like maybe we both only misunderstood. But now I'm thinking that we missed that train forever, and that's fine, 'cause baby, it wasn't stopping at no place good. I'm gonna write a song, gonna call my friends. I'm gonna fall in love with the road again. I'm gonna wrap my arms around her waist. You gotta work me I'm gonna fall in love with the road again. I'm gonna fix that sorry shape I'm in. Oh, yeah, no, no, no. Nobody ever gets to go back through the window of time. Well, it's crazy, but that don't stop us from trying in vain. A little death, it doesn't kill us after all. No, it's fine when you ain't there. You ain't there to feel all that pain. I'm gonna write a song, gonna call my friends. I'm gonna fall in love with the road again. I'm gonna wrap my arms around her waist. I'm gonna work me, Lord, wash my sins. I'm gonna fall in love with the road again. Fix that sorry shape I'm in. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna work me, Lord, and wash my sins. I'm gonna fall in love with the road again. Fix that sorry shape I'm in. Oh, yeah. Said, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fall in love with the woods again. Yeah, work me, Lord. You gotta work me. All right.
All right, now this one comes from my record, The Salesman and the Shark. Actually, I need this contraption over here, this dollar in the pen, to make this happen. And this will certainly sound different than my usual because this is pretty much all acoustic today, but it still sounds kind of cool. So here it is. This is Joe's Cult.
You won't believe this, unfortunate as it may have become. I know you're never gonna read this. I know they never sent my letters out. But anyway, they got me working on the staircase. Poor little Joe with his walrus face. He's the only one I really talk to now. Who are we working for? I should have signed up for AmeriCorps. So many hungry children. We could have saved the whole world by now. Oh, friends, I'm gonna be honest with you now. I am weary of our noble mission. There's a few of us that feel we've been led to an empty house. There are some of us who know the roof is leaking. No, 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 no. They snake around just like a garden hose. They fox us in somebody else's clothes. Give us a little book of promises. I want out of this. I want the things that I used to fight. I miss my money and I miss my life. My empty bed in Chicago. Oh, friends, I'm gonna be honest with you now. I'm weary of a noble mission.
Okay, I gotta say, probably my favorite. I have two favorite Bob Dylan records. One is "Bring It All Back Home," and the other one is "Blood on the Tracks." And they couldn't be more different from one another. But that's why I like them so much. They're so different, and it feels like it's two different people doing those records. And what can I say? There's a song called "You're a Big Girl Now" from Blood on the Tracks that I didn't really pay that much attention to until they came out with the demo version of the song, which is pretty much just Dylan and a guitar doing it rather than the whole band. And I will say I like that version better. There's something in that translation that's different, and a lot of times that'll happen with a song too. It's just, they're almost two separate songs. The intent in it and the spirit of it is a little different, So anyways, I heard that one. I was like, oh, I love this. I want to do this. So this is my version of "You're a Big Girl Now." It goes like this.
Our conversation was short and sweet, and nearly swept me off of my feet. But I'm back in the rain, and you are on dry land. Oh, you made it there somehow, and you're a big girl now. But on the horizon, sitting on a fence, he's singing a song for me at his own expense. And I'm just like that bird, oh, singing just for you. Oh, and I hope that you can hear me singing through these tears. Time is a jet plane, it moves too fast. Ah, but what a shame if all we shared can't last. I can change, I swear. Oh, see what I can do. Oh, I can make it through. Oh, babe, and you can make it too. Love is so simple, to quote a phrase. You've known it all along, but I'm learning it these days. I know where I can find you. Oh, in somebody's room. Oh, it's a price I have to pay. Hey, 'cause you're a big girl all the way. A change in the weather is known to be extreme. And what's the sense of changing horses in midstream? I'm going out of my mind. Oh, with a pain that stops and starts. Oh, like a corkscrew through my heart. Ever since we've been apart.
All right, this song is by one of my favorite singers of all time, Bill Withers. Bill Withers such an interesting dude, and that he kind of quit the music business when he was at his prime, you know, doing his thing. But he's one of those voices that you never forget after you first hear it, and always a pleasure to play his songs. I love it. It's so fun. Anyways, this is called Grandma's Hands.
Grandma's hands clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands played the tambourine so well. Grandma's hands used to wish you out a warning. She said, Billy, don't you run so fast. Might fall on a piece of glass. Might be snakes there in the grass. Grandma's hands. Grandma's hands soothe the local unwed mother. Grandma's hands used to ache sometimes and swell. Grandma's hands used to lift her face and tell her, she said, baby, Grandma understands. I know you really love that man. Put yourself in Jesus' hands. Right. Grandma's hands used to hand me a piece of candy. Grandma's hands will pick me up each time I fell. Grandma's hand made that really come in handy. She said, Matty, don't you whip that boy. What you got a spanker for? He didn't drop no apple car. I don't have my grandma anymore. Grandma's hands. Grandma's hands clapped the church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands played the tambourine so well. Grandma's hands used to wish you out a warning. She said, Billy, don't you run so fast. Might fall on a piece of glass. Might be snakes there in the grass. Grandma's hands. Oh.
All right, well, this is by Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings. This track, it's called Luckenbach, Texas. And it, you know, Willie and Waylon, it's kind of almost comical how their voices go together. It's almost like there are, you know, conjoined musical twins. It's pretty incredible. But I've always loved this song, and a lot of you do too. Admit it. Let's play it.
Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life we're living's got us feeling like the Hatfields and McCoy. Between old Hank Williams Payne songs and Newberry Train songs and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Now, baby, let's sell your diamond ring, buy some boots and faded jeans and go away. This cold and tired's choking me. In your high society, you'll cry all day. We've been so busy keeping up with the Joneses, 4-car garage, and we're still letting on. Oh, but maybe it's time we get back to the basics of love. Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life we're living's got us feeling like the Hatfields and McCoy. Between old Hank Williams Payne songs and Jerry Jeff Train songs and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas, with Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life we're living got us feeling like the Hatfields and McCoy. Between old Hank Williams Payne songs and Newberry Train songs and Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Out in Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain.
All right, well, some people have been asking me if this track is going to be on the next album, and it for sure is. It's called Squid Tattoo. Goes like this.
I've been up too late in this dive bar, I dipped the wrong song into alcohol. Now I love you, but I can't believe you're from Ohio. I love your squid tattoo, I love the way you live, I love your black lipstick that you're speaking with. Yeah, you strike me as just the right kind of crazy. And with this cold dark beer in my hand tonight, I'm gonna spin this room, I'm gonna change my life. I'm just waiting for you to raise one of your eyebrows. If you could see just who I was the second before I fell hard into your doorway. Now, I don't wanna kill your buzz, but baby, I was losing so damn hard, going the wrong way. Whoa, baby, now there's something about your way I can't understand. Oh, there's something about your way, there's something about your way. Let's go to North Carolina, get a cabin there, sleep in the woods at night by the shade of your hair. I can only see the future in this moment. Or maybe go to live with the urban class by a big brown stone. We can stain the glass, we can live off all my music and your paintings. You could see just who I was the second before I fell hard into your doorway. I don't wanna kill your buzz, but baby, I was losing so damn hard, going the wrong way. Oh, baby, now there's something about your way I can understand. Something about your way, something about your way, something about your way.
right. Well, I knew when I went into the studio to record New Lore in Memphis that this would be the last song on the record. It wouldn't make sense to me if it wasn't. It's called The Very First Snow, and it goes like this.
The world rolls and it changes gears, but today I'll stay in bed. And I'm gonna soak these sheets in tears. I'm gonna think of you instead. They say that you're in a better place now, but they don't believe what they know. You left with all of the Christmas lights on, as light as the very first snow. And I see red and I hear the noise. I'm gonna go there when I can. A whiskey rye is my drug of choice. I think the night will understand. And though you won't get that call anymore, you will freeze in the back of my brain. And in my dreams I will open the door if you will lean into the frame. And I'm gonna miss your indoor voice and the way you washed your hands, and all these diamonds that you left for me that I just thought was sand. They say that you're in a better place now, but they don't believe what they know. You left with all of the Christmas lights on, as light as the very first snow.
All right, gang, I have one more song before I have to say bye-bye today. And for those of you who can donate to the tip jar today, that's awesome. This next track is one of my favorite ones to play from my album Madman. It's a song I wrote for my son. It's called My Little Man. My son Jack told me 2 days ago, we're sitting in the kitchen, and he said, he's being pretty morbid. He said,
Papa, do you know what the saddest way to die is?
I said, a broken heart? He said, no.
The saddest way to die is if you had some soda and you just poured it and it foamed up and you drank it and you choked on the foam and you died.
I said, wow, that is deep, man. What made you think of that? And he said,
Because I just poured the soda and I got the foam caught in my throat.
here we go.
Not here at all. I cannot recall the game I played when I was young. Without your little face to put me back into place. I played good, but I can't believe that I won. The weight of my stare I cannot repair as I watch you grab for the light. Let your innocence reign for one last refrain before I kiss your face goodnight. Old Mr. Crow, tell me what you know, when to steal and when to dive. One day my little man won't fit in my hands, so take the slack that I've left behind. I can't say I planned it, I flew forever just to land it. My religious devotion, I can't pretend to understand it. Everybody has a notion, but someday you will know who I am. Oh, my little man. Death says hello, are you ready to go? Well, I was ready at 21, but now the truth is too old, and I know too damn much. I can't go yet without my son. My little man, I love you so much, I'm gonna let you sleep tonight. But I want you to know that every time that I go, that it's me who falls down on the knife. I can't say I planned it, I flew forever just to land it. On my religious devotion, I can't pretend to understand it. Everybody has a notion, but some